right. It is a psychologist and her husband react to Severance here at Reaction Therapy. My amazing, beautiful, talented, smart, loving, caring, nurturing, wonderful wife, Dr. Jill Stevens is here. Thank you for joining us. Absolutely. I can't believe you're here.
I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, to see her here in the lights, she's prettier than even the normal pretty.
Aww,
and
so
her
sweet.
brains and her talent, you're going to be amazed. But just recently got her doctorate completed.
Yes,
and she is now a psychologist, and we can now call her Dr. Jill Stevens.
Yes.
So officially, this show, Reaction Therapy, reacting to a new show, is actually legitimate. Like we have a real, true, like psychologist on board at this point. I'm just a husband. You're not only going to get my wife reacting to a show like with me, but you're going to get to see our marriage right in front of your eyes, because this really has never been done before. We've never done a show like this together, but we are determined to do it. And that show is none other than Severance, season 1, episode 1. So buckle up. I'm going to tell you this though. If you want to get this episode of this series or any other series we've done, fully unedited, unscripted, behind the scenes, no commercials, no interruptions, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier is where it's at. It is a place where tons of people have gone to, Jill. And there is a chat room for every series we start. There are, as I said, all episodes unedited, and they get the episodes earlier than YouTube. So it is a great place to go. It's worth a try. The VIP tier. It's also a great way to support a channel, honestly. And I tell people all the time, we appreciate that, the support for all the work that goes in behind it. But it's a great way to get extra content. There are album reactions. That tier, Jill knows it. She's actually on the tier above that at the $10 tier. Probably didn't even know that.
Didn't even know that.
But she's a supporter of our Patreon page. Go try it. If you don't like it next month, stop. It's okay.
Yeah.
But it is worth it. Jill, tell them.
It's great. It's great. You
She's
need to
like,
do it.
I don't know what you and Nick do. Y'all just do this thing up in this room. And now I'm like in the room, in the lights.
It's a lot of content. That's what I know.
There's a lot going on.
There
Are
is
you
a
ready for Severance?
Yes,
You have no
I'm ready.
idea.
I have no idea.
It could be the most boring thing you've ever seen.
Yeah.
It could be the most exciting thing.
Yeah. It's really hard for me to like cover up what I'm feeling, so you'll just see it.
Yeah, you're going to
right
see it right in front. And I know it's a lot for Jill
Yeah.
because she is used to being behind the scenes. She is not used to being out front.
Right.
I am a talker. She
Is not.
is not, but she speaks so eloquently. And I think it's a big adjustment to be in the lights, to all these screens,
it is
and
a
to get
lot.
used to the camera.
Yeah.
But we're going to start this journey with you. So without further ado, we are putting the headphones on. By the way, our new Heavies headphones, these are so
Pretty
good.
nice.
They sent me a pair and I went and bought a pair.
Wow.
That's how good they are.
Pretty nice.
And they are worth it. They are completely noise canceling. We couldn't hear unless we had the volume turned up on our mics.
What'd you say?
I know, exactly. Okay, Severance, Season 1, Episode 1. Don't forget, if you want this series, this episode, fully unedited, go to Patreon, the VIP tier. It is where it's at. Thanks for the support and a great community.
Yes.
Let's get it started, Jill.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
Who are you?
That's interesting. Is she dead?
Who are you?
This is really interesting. It's a lady on top of a table,
Looks like in a conference room.
like a conference room, and somebody just says, "Who are you?" And she's laying like she's dead.
Yeah.
Oh, she's moving.
Hello?
She was sleeping.
Like she's been hit on the head or something, rubbing her head.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. Hi there. You on the table? I wonder if you'd mind taking a brief survey.
Hey.
It's also interesting because it's like a soundproof room.
Yeah.
You can see all the deep padding on this room.
Yes. Yeah.
And the fact that she's locked in. No clue where she is.
Yeah. Like she was drugged.
But the person on the intercom knows where she is.
Yeah,
Is like almost playing a game, like 5 questions. And you're going to be, what did he say? Right as rain or whatever.
Open the door. Let me out of here.
Yeah. It's like a trapped animal.
Hey! Open the door! Hey!
Dang.
5 questions.
5 questions.
What do I get at the end?
Depends on your answers. First name will do.
It's like she doesn't even know her name.
Oh my goodness.
I don't.
It's okay. If you can't answer the question, feel free to say unknown.
I don't know.
Unknown. Question 3. Please name any U.S. state or territory.
Fuck.
First that comes to mind.
I don't know. Delaware. What is this?
Delaware. Question 4. What is Mr. Egan's favorite breakfast?
That one makes no sense.
Right? What is or was the color of your mother's eyes?
Oh, man.
Unknown. So that's unknown, unknown, Delaware, unknown, unknown.
What the hell did you do to me?
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
That's a perfect score.
Wow.
Yeah, so they want to make sure she knows nothing.
What a start.
Can't really
Man, what a start, though.
I know, right.
She's trapped in this room. Memory's been affected.
Yeah.
Somehow it's worked because he said, that's a perfect score,
Yeah,
which
that's-
means
that's what they wanted.
exactly what we
Yeah.
wanted. Some things we want you to remember, some things we don't.
Yeah.
And then there's this guy in a car crying. Maybe not. This is bizarre.
It's really bizarre.
Wondering, what did you get into with this? This is episode 1.
Yeah.
He's crying about something, and then he puts like his work badge on or something. Wow. Snow.
Yeah, so it's in a cold state.
And all the cars.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout? Thank you. Go ahead.
Look at all those chairs.
Yeah.
It's a big waiting room. Well, he's obviously been here before.
Yeah.
And he has to switch out his watch. Very strange.
Shoes? He has a whole new wardrobe here.
Mr. Scout? Hey, Judd.
He knows him.
Yep.
Look at how tiny the elevator is. Like one person. Like the width of it.
Yeah.
Like one at a time.
I don't get why he was crying.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh, totally different music.
Ah,
It's like he didn't
The-
even know.
the-
He's not even connecting.
that he wiped the tears with?
Yeah. It's like he's a different person.
Smiling. It's something when you start a new series of something and it's like, this is episode 1 and you try to sort out people, like what the landscape is of what they're doing. And it takes so much time just to figure out who the players are and what this is about.
And so much of this, there's no talking.
Yeah.
It's just all scenes.
Yeah. When you look at psychology,
Yeah.
you know, you think of just how alone this universe is. Like,
yeah.
there's nobody else he's run into but the lady at the front and the security guard.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then his whole mind shift there. Like he goes
And
from crying in the car
It
into that.
It happened in the elevator.
In the
You could
elevator.
see it shift. Yeah.
Yeah. Look at the old school
I
computer.
was gonna say this feels real old timey. Like,
An old school cubicle.
uh-huh.
But there's only
He's the only one there on the floor.
Mark S.
Sorry.
You sick?
Maybe. Petey was sniffling yesterday.
Edie better not be out for the day because I'm about 0 seconds from wrapping the Tumwater file and he needs to process it.
I think he's out.
If he doesn't process today, they won't know until Tuesday of next week. It's typical Lumen bullshit.
Careful, guy.
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
God damn it, Irv. We warned you.
About the greeting? You were kidding.
Still don't buy they actually incentivized creamer.
They did, and back then, we were grateful for it.
That's fucked, dude.
Yes, very fucked. To put in an honest day's work.
This reminds me of almost a theater performance, all the theater we've seen where they're on stage and they all have their lines one after the other. They're all just feeding off. It's going very fast.
Yeah.
But this guy's obviously very old school, like kind of been around forever. The other guy's the humor
Yeah.
of just trashing everybody. And Mark S., this other guy, is to me more of like the straight-laced and just like follow the rule kind of guy. But then there's the one guy who's missing. Petey,
Yeah.
did they say?
Yeah.
But what are the numbers? The numbers that are going on the screen.
I don't know.
Uh-oh. It's like the principal. There's nothing in that room but those 4 cubicles. He's smiling.
Last time you saw Miss Cobell, she was in her old office. Now she's in her new office.
Miss Cobell.
It's a completely different office.
What's this about?
She'd never say so, but I know a compliment about the office would just make her day.
Nice office.
Ugh, it's horrid.
Yeah, the old one was better.
It's like a plain office.
Oh, you look awful. You look hungover. Have a seat. I have Mark S. at my desk.
He's got to be thinking what's going on.
I know. Like this doesn't look good. They're not even speaking.
Oh, hello. I mean, I've subbed for PD before, so it shouldn't be that big.
Petey is no longer with this company.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
I said Petey is no longer with this company.
I'm sorry, Mark.
Wow.
You guys were one of my favorite office friendships.
Mark, would you place your key card on my desk? Mark S., at this time I confer upon you the freedom to serve here in the advanced role of Macrodata Refinement Department Chief. Congratulations. Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
Oh my goodness. How about that?
So controlled.
Like, do I request it?
Thank you. May I have a handshake?
It's like they're robots.
Oh, and thank you to the board as well.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
Don't be sad.
I'm fine.
Look at that room.
We'll be fine.
I know you and Petey were close. He was the only one who really appreciated your humor.
Everything's fine. So I'm supposed to start with just the input survey? Isn't that a little weird?
Standard. Just start at 1A and continue by line based on her answers.
Well, what if I just talk to her?
Well, she deserves to have the information presented to her in the proper order.
She has to ask 3 times for you to let her.
Right. Yes. Images, good.
Oh, God.
She
Hey.
looks nice.
So this is what that
Okay.
was about.
You're all set.
So I think you're right. It was him in the doorway.
Yeah, that's true.
Shit.
He's trying to find the page.
I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself.
He's trying to find.
Okay. 5 questions. Now, I know you're sleepy, but I just bet it'll make you feel right as rain.
Who's speaking?
Oh, that's the door.
Hey, Open the door.
to get to them.
I'd be just thrilled to chat once we've run the survey. Shall we begin with question 1?
I'm not taking your survey.
Wow. They're right there.
Shall we begin with question 1?
And they're being
Let me out
watched.
here.
I'm watching.
Should I help?
You should not.
She's so cold.
There's no emotion.
No emotions.
I think I know where a disconnect is coming from.
What?
Well, there was a preamble which I was supposed to read before the survey to lead into the questions, but I unfortunately skipped that, went straight into the survey.
Am I livestock?
Do you think we grew a full human, gave you consciousness?
I don't know.
Did your nails?
I don't know. I don't know you.
No, you're not livestock. Good Lord.
Then what's my name?
Helly. Your name is Helly. Helly R.
I didn't get to see it at the beginning, but the lady, the lady at the front, she said, "Are you ready for Mr." I know it says his name is Mark S., but I wonder if she said a name with S. Does he come in with a different name to the building than the name he has here? Because she doesn't remember her name, and he just gives her a name with the initial, last initial. It's just very interesting how they work them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the welcome survey. I can sense that the questions made you feel afraid or disoriented. Well, the
He's
good news
reading.
is you're at an orientation.
Oh my goodness. She's freaking out. Oh, it's like he doesn't get it at all.
See, I understand you're confused about the severance procedure. Before we hop on that, let's chat about something I bet you have heard of, the work-life balance. To start, imagine yourself as a seesaw. Ow!
Oh
Fuck!
my gosh.
That lock's from out there!
Let me out!
God.
She's like in fight or flight.
That's a good, exactly. You highlighted on a good point, Jill, with trauma, that whenever you're in a traumatic experience, like, I don't know where I am, what's going on, but I'm freaking out, I'm scared.
Yeah.
That fight or flight
Right,
kicks in,
yeah,
or freeze.
yeah.
But she's definitely not freezing.
Yeah. She wants to flee and fight.
Yeah.
And you know, when you're like that, you can't think and feel at the same time.
So
Yeah.
you just act,
Yeah.
trying to just get out of there.
Yeah.
And trying to attack the person that, she doesn't know if he's safe or not, but according to her, he's the one that created this.
Yeah. Like she thinks it's him
Yeah.
doing
It's
it.
what trauma does. Even though it may be a totally safe situation, that's what I want people to hear. Could be a totally fine situation, but if you perceive it that way,
Yeah. It's all about perception.
A few years back, I woke up on this table in this room, and a disembodied voice asked me 19 times who I was. And when I realized I couldn't answer, I told that voice that I would find him and kill him. Oh, that voice's name was Petey, and he became my best friend. So
relationship.
there is a life to be had here, Helly.
A life.
Oh my gosh, she's.
Let me the fuck out of here!
He's like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
Whoa, gosh.
Ask me again.
What?
You've asked twice to be let go. Ask
Oh,
one
he's
more
leading
time.
her in.
I would like to leave the building now.
He needed that to be
I
able to let her
understand
go.
you don't feel it's working out for you here at Lumen. While disappointed, I'd hate to keep you somewhere you're not happy. So let's get you out of here.
It's like he's so not good at this. Like
Yeah.
he has so much feeling, compassion.
Yeah.
He wants her just to be able to go
Yeah.
because he sees how uncomfortable she is. And he's like, ask me one more time.
Time. Yeah. Yeah.
Like she didn't know that rule. And
Yeah.
I'm sure the boss out there
He's
is not like,
happy. Yeah.
But isn't that something how he's so uncomfortable or feels, I guess, I don't know. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Yeah.
That he's wanting her to be able to leave.
Yeah.
Irv.
You're not coming with me?
Oh, I'm not allowed to see.
Excuse me?
Well, once you leave, I just can't watch you leave.
Of course you can't.
Wonder what happens.
I don't know, but he can't see it.
Mm-hmm.
Not allowed to. It's like it's outside.
Yep.
Oh my goodness. Same thing she's looking at.
Am I dead?
No.
This isn't like hell or something?
No.
Then why the fuck can't I leave?
Well, you did leave just now. Out into the stairwell, at least. You left, but you came back.
Weaponizing office equipment.
She's
on
like
your
normal
first
and they're
day.
not.
You are gonna be fun. Look, I do sympathize. I've wanted to
Weaponizing office equipment on your first day, like throwing a thing.
Yeah.
And here's the boss, which I can't imagine this chick getting along with this boss at all.
Oh, yeah.
Good news is there's only one part left of your orientation, which Mark can't possibly derail.
Why is that?
Because it's a video.
LER.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mad at me?
For the incompetence or the disobedience.
Oh, wow.
Well,
Yes!
Ooh.
You know my mother was an atheist. Good news is, hell is just the product of a morbid human imagination. The bad news is, whatever humans can imagine, they can usually create. A department like yours can go so good or so bad. You know, it makes a difference.
Oh, that sounds like a threat.
The people.
Wow.
She said they're people?
The people make the
Oh.
difference.
Oh, the people.
The people in the department.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a seat.
I'm making this video roughly 2 hours before it will be shown to me. I have, of my own free accord, elected to undergo the procedure colloquially known as severance. I give consent for my perceptual chronologies to be surgically split, separating my memories between my work life and my personal life. I am aware that this alteration is comprehensive and irreversible.
Wow.
I make these statements freely.
Makes me wonder with people in trauma, you know, or you think of people, could even be like dementia or anything, but just trauma that don't feel like they feel like they're in a different place or in a different relationship or in a different situation than they've been before. And other people have known them one way, but now it's like she's in a room with people that she has no idea who they are or why she's there or even why she made that video.
Right.
But she's watching herself make that video and she has no idea of the reasons behind it.
Right.
But this procedure cuts off time when you're there from the rest of the world and when you're in the rest of the world
you don't know
from
anything,
here.
You don't know anything about work. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So she's two different people. They're all two different people then.
Right. Yeah.
It makes you wonder, why would people do that?
Yeah. Like intentionally.
To put themselves through that.
Yeah.
But life must have been really bad. Something.
I don't know. Because you don't lose that.
I know.
So I'll never leave here.
And it's irreversible.
You'll leave at 5. Well, actually, they stagger our exit, so 5:15. But it won't feel like it, not to this version of you anyway.
Version
Do you
of
have a
you.
family?
You'll never know.
Because he can't talk about it
I
while
have
he's
no
at
choice.
work.
But does he even know?
Well, every time you
Maybe
find
not
yourself
this
here,
version
it's
of him.
because you chose to come back.
He cracks me up. This guy. I like the camera work.
Yeah, and how does she know even what to do when she sits there?
Hello.
They really have unique characters here.
Mm-hmm.
They stagger their exits, I guess, so they can't
There's
see each other transform.
Maybe, and also it's such a small
There's no room.
elevator. It's really small.
Is he gonna wonder why he has his Band-Aid on?
Probably. See,
there it goes.
His eyes close, and then he doesn't. He changes.
Any ties to this with people with dissociative, with
That's what I was
DID, who
thinking.
just become different people?
Yeah.
And don't have access to anything else?
Any memory of it, yeah.
Psychologist.
I was carrying boxes and wheelchairs, slipped on an overhead projector slide, and sustained a minor.
So they're describing what happened to him in another way so he can understand it.
Hey!
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. Ooh, that's the lady.
It is.
Maybe keep your eyes on the icy road.
Oh, but they don't know each other.
Sorry. That's probably true.
That's wild. Like she said, do you have a family? Do you?
No, she wanted to know if she had a family.
Oh, she said that? I
Yeah.
thought she said, do you have a family?
I thought it was, she said, do I have a family?
Yeah, well, trash comes tomorrow night. Tonight's recycling. Yeah, it is weird, but that's how they do it. And with both yours, there's no room for... Uh-huh.
Imagine with a severed life like that, how
So numbed out.
you just, alone.
His
There's
fish, just fish.
fish. And he just drinks and sits in his place.
And watches TV. Numbs out.
Because think about it, how could a person like that have a regular life with the marriage, family, whatever?
Hey.
Hey.
Did you forget?
No, yeah, shit.
That's okay.
Sorry.
That's fine. Do you want to put on pants and I'll...
I'm wearing pants.
But those are not pants. Also, I know we're nearing the anniversary, so I just thought maybe you'd want to be around people.
Anniversary.
This is nice. When did you get it?
From work. I apologize.
There's our captive.
Hi, Rick.
Rickon, come on, it's Rickon. Ugh, you, sir, look at peace.
Okay.
Hi, baby.
Hi.
You know, what a lot of people overlook, I think, is that life is not food.
Right.
You've got life.
Well, I'm not sure. I taught mostly about World War I.
Oh, okay. Well, I got one for you. I was just reading this think piece about the comparative levels of violence and warfare.
So strange.
Oh, nerd alert.
War porn, I know.
No one would have called it World War I because World War II hadn't
I know.
happened.
They wouldn't know it was the first.
Of course.
That's absolutely
duh.
Ah.
So true. This is why we bring this guy.
Mark's late wife Gemma was an educator as well, Russian literature.
His late wife.
Oh, I love literature.
Right. I'm in the corporate archives division, so.
Oh, so you know all the dirty secrets.
Not really.
Well, Mark's work is sensitive enough as to require the severance procedure.
Oh, they understand it.
Wow.
Wow. It's also, I think, something that's his choice to tell people or not, right?
No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh God,
No.
Mark, please.
Like this is always the topic with things.
Yeah.
What do you share and what do you not?
Yeah. That's pretty personal.
And why would you put that out there? I
there,
mean, I
yeah.
get it if you're with family that all kind of know, but these are
Yeah.
like acquaintances.
Well,
He doesn't even know him that well.
it seems like his sister knows him.
It's his sister, and so who's this guy?
I don't know, but they seem like they're more her friends
And
than
that
his.
girl, yeah.
Yeah. And she just is bringing him along.
Because this is the guy that said it, right?
Mm-hmm. So they're close friends.
Isn't that interesting how they mentioned his wife? So he lost his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what spiraled him into. I just don't want to remember.
Life. And that's maybe why he was crying in the car in the very beginning. Yeah.
That's it, Jill.
Uh,
Yeah, the misery, drinking.
Yeah.
alone, not wanting
yeah.
to do anything or be
Yeah.
with anybody, didn't want to have another relationship after that.
Sure. Yeah.
And so why don't I just check out? And the best thing I can do is go have this job and
Yeah. Sever my brain.
yeah, so that I don't have to think about it at least half the day.
Yeah.
But that's probably why he's at home thinking about it at home.
And drinking. Yeah.
If there is
So
no
awkward.
other one, it's me. I do the job.
I just don't grasp the visceral element. What does it feel like?
Well, it's simple. One's memories are bifurcated, so when you're not at work, you have no recollection of what it is you do there. Did I get that right, Mark?
Well,
So you
This
walk
guy
at
is
9
Mr.
a.m.
Brainiac.
Okay, I think we may be missing the point here. The point is that Mark made a decision, and that decision was controversial. Ethically, and socially, morally, scientifically. But Mark,
But it's
I
his.
stand behind you without reservation.
Thank you. That's very sweet.
This is why I don't socialize with people.
Well, it's like at his expense.
Yeah, he was the butt of all of
Child
that.
is innocent of tonight's atrocities. I'll wait until after it's born to murder you.
Born, so she's pregnant. Yep.
Go, buddy. Hey, how's the good doctor therapy man with that weird little mustache?
Therapy man. Therapist.
You're not going.
Well, the work things helped.
I'm proud of you for taking that job. I really am. Forgetting about her for 8 hours a day isn't the same thing as healing.
Jill, this is right up her alley. She specializes in grief.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
stage is yours.
Oh, gosh.
What she just said.
Yeah.
The whole idea of this separating from her or forgetting of
For 8 hours, not having any access to
is
any of
not
that
the same as
healing. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, you have to feel to be able to heal in grief. That's the way you move through it.
It's what we say to so many people about anything you're trying to get through, you're trying to heal from. Is it just coping? And that doesn't mean going to this job for 8 hours a day, using drugs, drinking, spending, getting in another relationship, like
It's
all
like,
the coping.
It's like all the ways he's trying to escape all the feelings.
That does not make your wife dying go away.
It doesn't. You just carry it with you.
So in other words, it's not going to leave until you do deal with it.
Right. Yeah.
And in fact, you'll probably just spill it out to other people around you, like he's doing. He's spilling his misery out. He might think it's fine, but anybody can look at him and say, this guy is not okay.
He's not. Yeah.
And he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Just lost your wife a year ago.
You're right.
You shouldn't be okay.
Yeah.
But when you talk about not going to the therapist because, you know, this job really helps, that's what so many people tell us.
Right.
Like, I really am doing okay. Like, I've got a new job or I got a new relationship. Or, yeah, I go home and have a few glasses of wine a night or whatever, and I'm good, I'm fine.
Right. Yeah.
But we know they're not.
They're not dealing with it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not grasping the visceral element of it. She was fun, wasn't she?
Oh.
You're definitely staying here tonight.
No, I'm not.
I'm making all the bed sheets myself, so
Look at the
I won't
bed.
finish with the big one for
It's a car.
some time. But the twin is comfortable, and the pajamas were made on a Baltic hand loom, so. But if you provide said child with all of its beds upon birth, you allow it to
This
progress across
guy's-
the room at its own rate.
Jill, this guy's weird.
Yeah.
He's weird. Ricken.
I think people really enjoyed you tonight, Mark.
Yeah, thanks for the comments, buddy.
Good.
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
He's so weird, all about himself, but acting like he's really cares about him.
Yeah.
Good night, my lord.
Good night, milady.
They seem really sweet together, like
Yeah.
brother and sister.
Yeah. Sleep is really hard when you grieve
Oh, man. How come?
because you're just left alone with all your thoughts.
Most vulnerable time of the day.
It is. Yeah.
Somebody out there?
It looked like the guy
Who?
that tucked him in.
Ricken?
Yeah. No.
Just standing there.
Oh, it looks like his coworker.
Oh my gosh. Like he's seeing things.
That's really weird because it's like flashes of things from work
Yeah, and was that even really a car?
in his home life, you know?
Well, there's a bar down the hill. It's probably just a stumbler.
Mm.
Speaking of which, you still smell like a distillery.
So the other guy is her
Had to
husband.
drown out the memory of.
So the pregnant lady and Rickon are married.
Okay.
His sister is
Yes.
married. So Rickon is his brother-in-law.
Okay.
Okay.
So it was like family.
And the other people are just friends.
Yeah.
The know-it-all guy and the,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Just,
Mom and
is that the place there?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Over there on the left?
Uh-huh.
That's where his work is?
Looks like it across the river.
But he would know that, right? Like you can know that's where I go to
He'd
work.
have to know that to be
Yeah.
able to get there.
This is Selvig,
Hello. Okay.
the VIP area.
Recycling was last night.
It's in the same.
Mrs. Selvig, tonight's garbage, and you keep putting your bin on my side.
His next door neighbor?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's the guy from the yard.
I wonder if it's the Pippin guy that was his coworker
Pippin?
or whatever
You
his
mean
name
Petey?
is. Petey, yeah, yeah.
Oh, that would be weird.
I wonder
because
if it
Petey's
is.
not there anymore.
I know, yeah. Keep going.
But how could it be?
Hi, kids. What's for dinner?
Kits?
Sorry, you don't get that reference. The voice is different here. Worse.
Okay, who the fuck are you?
Petey.
Petey.
My name's Petey. I'm
From work.
But he wouldn't know Petey, right? Here.
Not here.
But he's
But Petey knows him.
and Petey's in a suit like he's come from work, like
yeah.
and hasn't changed.
That's who was in the woods that he saw.
So how does Petey, who worked there all that time, know?
Where he lives, yeah.
That's not plausible. Everyone in my department is
Severed.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay, well, severance is pretty permanent.
Yeah. Bypassing the implant wasn't easy. I had help.
So, what, you were unhappy at work, and instead of lodging a complaint, you...
No. I tried that first. So did you.
Right. Okay. So, they're after you or something?
Yeah. They being Grainer. He's probably out here right now.
Grainer. Okay. Is that, like a person you know? Or...
Said we both know him, we don't like him.
If something happens to me, the things I know need to stay known. I'd prefer it be by a friend.
Best friend.
I wonder.
So, we're friends?
See, he doesn't know.
I'm your best friend.
So maybe I don't know. Maybe he did escape.
You gotta see what's in this envelope. Happy birthday, niece. Oh, wow.
Mark, sorry about the card. I used to think it would take a monster to put someone in a place like that office. Especially if the person was himself. But we're not monsters, Mark. Not real ones. If you don't want to know what's going on down there, I won't force it. There's an address on the back of this card. Go alone, and you'll find the beginning of a very long answer.
It's a theme with this trash.
Mark,
I think
is that you?
Oh, hi, Mrs. Selvig.
Oh, will you color me embarrassed for the mix-up with the bins?
Oh, no, it's no problem.
How was dinner?
Fine. Just, tired. Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
Mark?
She sounds familiar.
Mm-hmm.
It's her. I thought that was who it was.
I
said
cannot
that,
believe.
I was thinking that sounds just like his
His
boss.
boss from work.
But he doesn't know.
So he was calling all that time about the trash.
She was calling.
Or she...
Yes.
Well, he was saying,
and she wanted to know where he was.
These are the days, and you got to put yours out. I can't put mine out.
Yes.
All this time he's been talking to her.
Yeah.
So the question is,
I said it sounds familiar. I thought it was her. Yeah.
And she's smiling.
Yes.
Like happy. So is she separate outside too?
Maybe.
Because she's a boss at that place.
That's right.
Oh my gosh. What's her name?
His boss. I don't remember her name.
Is she the same name at work?
Mrs. Selvig.
I can't believe what a
Mrs.
reveal.
Selvig.
It looks a little creepy though.
Yeah. I think she's the same at work as she is at home. Wow. Whew.
Oh my goodness.
That was weird. Very different.
Okay.
Oh
my
gosh,
goodness.
what a twist.
See what it's
Up to
like
the very
watching a show.
end.
You sit here, you watch it on your own sometimes on a phone and you just kind of watch on your own. But when you're doing this, it's like all encompassing.
Yes.
And it's such a time investment. And then at the end, you get this one snippet of like, this is the tie together.
Yep.
Do all of these people live in this compound area?
In this town, I don't know.
Or is it position?
It makes me wonder though if just that they live next door to each other, that somehow that's how he knew about it, about how to go, to work or something. I don't know.
I cannot wait for episode 2 just to see how involved is this lady in his life and her checking in on him and them.
Right.
Like, does she keep tabs
Very
on him?
Controlling.
That's very interesting. And does that boss have the same severed thing?
Right.
Or are they knowing on both sides?
Right. Maybe
but that would be really hard, wouldn't it, to play 2 separate roles?
No, not as controlling and manipulative.
It's like we got multiple personalities going.
But whoever gave him the PIP gift card,
the PIPs, yeah,
that was administration. So then she calls and he's at PIP. So it's like she knew.
Mm-hmm.
But then how did the guy know to meet him at PIP's? How did that guy show up there?
Maybe at some point when he worked there, he got PIPs. I don't know. That's the PIPs thing is weird.
Well, and that she would call him at dinner with the guy. That, as he said, my food's coming, but it was the guy.
Right when he was there. Oh
so
my goodness!
I think she knows she's in on it.
So he wouldn't have known he was even talking. Petey wouldn't have known he was talking to that boss lady.
But there's something about why he got the PIPS card, then he was eating there, and that guy, how would he know?
I know.
How would he know he was there?
And he had this card prepared for him.
Yeah.
And he just got let go. It was like that day because.
Yeah, right.
And it seemed like this had to be like a weekend because he spent the night at his sister's.
Yeah, I didn't have to go to work for 2 days. Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Remember, this isn't real therapy. It is just Dr. Jill Stevens and her husband breaking it down.
Very
some lyrics of Severance, some lyrics, some lines from Severance.
I'm hooked.
It is. Yeah. We are ready for episode 2.
It's a little creepy, but at the same time, very intriguing.
And especially for Jill, she doesn't do creepy, weird.
I don't.
She doesn't do nasty, dirty,
Yeah.
language stuff. So this seems right up your alley.
I'm feeling like I'm going to have dreams of walking down tunnels of halls.
Where you can't tell anywhere that you're going.
Nightmares, yeah.
But if you want help, check the links in the description. Leave your comments. And don't forget, if you want this episode, Dr. Jill Stevens.
Yes.
Or any other episode we do on reaction therapy, go to our Patreon page. The VIP tier is where it's at. It has all episodes unedited, behind the scenes, us talking before and after, all that great stuff. And everything's unblurred, it's clear, and you get a chat room for you can go in and talk to me and my amazingly beautiful, wonderful, talented wife, Jill. You get to go talk to us on there and talk back and forth about things. A chat room for every single series. Go check it out when you get a chance. And never forget, mental health matters.
It does.
We'll see you on the next Reaction Therapy.